you had, you're still wishing to represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've asked for an investigator and I thought I had that ordered, just,
You did.
but I don't,
Well, I'm Judge,
Thursday.
has someone been in contact with you?
I have it. This was the day that I was supposed to get the side counsel as well as meet the investigator or get the information for them.
Who did I name as your, standby?
You didn't. Today was the day that we named.
John West.
Is it,
And John is out today, Judge.
what are you doing? Have you talked to John West
No, I
yet?
haven't.
Okay, he's out. He was out today. That's the problem, but he's been assigned to help you. I'm gonna ask him to, go by and see, please ask John to go see, Mr. Ardwan as soon as he can. His name is John West. He's a very good lawyer, a very nice man, and a very competent man. He'll go over with you what that means on standby counsel and what he does. But he still has to go over with you to make sure that, because you're held accountable to doing the things right. And a lot of times people who aren't doing this every day don't get it right, and that works against you. I mean, you're not punished, but are disadvantaged. And when there's a doubt about anything during the course of any procedures or steps in this case, including at trial, you are allowed to refer to him and get, like your lifeline. You phone a friend to help. Just, you're going to be held accountable. As you represent yourself, you're going to have to know the law, the procedure, the rules of evidence. I help write the rules of evidence. So this court expects people to follow them. And if you don't, then you have a disadvantage. So he's a very competent man.
Judge, I want to say that Ellie has already obtained the investigator and
Let's see if she's in the back. She's kind of a whole lot more.
Keeps talking about the investigator, but it doesn't name who it is. Yeah, I granted an investigator for Mr. Reynolds last year in September.
That was after I moved forward as pro se.
But if
He never acted. You granted 2,500.
Investigator.
Get
on
the
Mr.
list.
Ardwan.
We had discussed wanting possibly the lady who did foreman for Burbank. They gave me her information. It's a cell phone and a name, but
Who
I
is it?
did not reach out to her. I handed it, I think Lacey just handed it to you.
Okay, we'll give him, well,
He can't, that's just it. I don't know how, should I give it to John and have John?
No, please.
don't talk about it. No, let me make the decision. So, no, I need to tell her what I'm gonna do first.
Okay,
I need to talk to her directly, tell her what the plan is, so she's not in the dark.
so she knows how to communicate
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
client.
But what is her name?
I don't know, you have a piece of paper that Lacey handed you just a little bit ago.
Oh,
It's an email from
the one who
Bank's
handles
office.
playing
It's an
foreman?
email. It's just a white sheet of paper. It looks like an email right there on top. Turn that over, maybe. You did just hand it, right?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Brenna.
Yeah, she is local and that was an issue. I wanted to make sure it was something, but I will,
She handled a very
yeah, that was a hard one.
prominent case in this county. She was in on that. That was televised by national television.
But I know she.
Yeah. Look, that's gonna be her. So when she comes to see you,
Is that, what's that?
Brenna,
Brent.
Yeah, that's the way I do my ends.
Brenda
Okay.
Henson?
Brenna Hansen. Hansen, yeah, Hansen.
She was the investigator and I got that murder.
So I'll call her right after this. Okay,
Okay.
hold that one for me
It's the rest of
and
the
we'll get
photos
that
and the paper.
over. Okay, what else do we need to do? That's,
Judge, today I gave Mr. Ardwan a pretrial notice with the information that he requested. I also filed that notice and noted that it was delivered by hand delivery here in court today. The other thing, Judge, and I've tried to run this down for Mr. Ardwan at his request. He needs to be able to conduct legal research
say that
and
again?
he needs to be able to conduct legal research. And I'm not sure he has access to what he's needing at the jail. And I'm not sure how to facilitate that.
What do you need?
Well, they have, I think it's case text or whatever. There's a kiosk that they use, but being my housing, the housing that I'm assigned, I'm only allowed hours a day, but it's not for that. So if, I don't know, they make some kind of.
All of their-
Means or something.
and this is Captain Ponder at the jail, I think would be the person that would know the most about this.
Ponder?
Is that fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Morris.
Okay, and so what Mr. Ardwan has explained to me is that all of the legal research at the jail is digital, and because of where he is housed, he is not able to access the kiosk that has this digital information.
A tablet, they have tablets also.
Right.
Yeah. It has to be approved for it to be provided for me where I can use the tablet to conduct my legal research.
All right, I'll call them, look into and find out what the deal is on that. We've never had an issue before. They've always been working with folks. I don't know what the.
No, they had rolling kiosks, but something's been wrong with them since Captain Miller's no longer there, and they haven't had anyone to fix those, and they said it'd be a while before it'd be fixed, so those are not being able.
Oh, you can't. So it comes to you.
They had those, but something wrong with those. I think so I don't know what the issue is, but the captain that was over that, Captain Miller, has retired.
Yeah,
but
Bruce
they haven't
Minner-
had anyone to fix those.
And
So
Bruce
yeah,
Minner did retire recently, so I mean,
So
what he's saying matches up, and he knows the people that I know that
Okay.
are in charge of that. So
Give them a call here in a little bit to try to get that worked out.
appreciate it. As far as the standby, Counsel John West is, there's no way I can get anyone else other than him.
No, you don't get to choose me.
Choose.
You get a competent counsel. That's him. I don't know why you would think he's not, because he's a very competent man.
I'm sure.
And if it's the talk in the jail, they don't know what they're talking
I
about.
don't listen to that.
Good. That's in your best interest. Because I seldom find anything intellectual coming from some of those folks.
So do I.
Well, you sound like you're
Competent.
way ahead of me there. Okay. Yes, sir. But he's a good man. He's a competent man. That's who I have on my team of indigent representation. They're good, competent people.
He was the first one that was available on the wheel.
I get to choose who it is. He's not on that wheel like that. He's a public defender.
Right.
They are the public defenders or who I sign. There's just a small group of them and those are my choices
Okay.
that help. The others they're competent people. They're all competent people. But I have 3 or 4 on each district judge has 3 or 4 that we get to choose. That's who I choose.
One that's good. She's already aware of the being granted the sum. I just called her. She's already aware of everything.
I know, I hadn't even talked to her. I'm going to talk to her in a little bit. I hadn't even talked to her about it. I'm just giving you that information. Somebody shows up, says, I'm your investigator. That's who it's going to be. So you'll be free to, it won't be somebody who's trying to get information from you or something, unobtrusively or improperly. She's going to be the one assigned to do it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
thanks. What else? Anything else right now?
Are you still needing to review more media?
Yes, I did that day. I guess because of how long it took for it to come down there, I didn't really get to view any of it. Very small.
Well, the next time we do not have a docket where people are occupying that room, we'll make sure to arrange.
That one
to
in back in
bring-
2 weeks to see where we are on things. Gonna make sure that everything's running right.
Okay.
Or review, okay?
Yes, I can stick it on, Jim.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. David, you got some things, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Ashworth is present with his attorney, Mr. Kimler, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment and the arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
You guys, just to be clear, for the board, Mr. Ashworth has a prosthetic leg that his leg was amputated in an occupational accident years back, so that's why he's legally.
That's okay. Okay. He actually is standing more upright than a lot of the folks who are healthy stand. I hate to say, but he's doing, I appreciate him. Okay. In summary, sir, this indictment alleges in paragraph 1 that on or about January 10th, 2023 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the offense of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated. Now, that would be otherwise a misdemeanor, except this indictment goes to allege you have 2 or more prior
Yes, sir.
convictions, which then make it a felony. And it states in November of 2020, you were convicted twice out of county court at law number 2 of Jefferson County for DWIs, operating motor vehicles while intoxicated. So paragraphs 1 and 2 then therefore together constitute a 3rd-degree felony. And that means that you are facing no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand all of that?
Interesting.
Yes. An agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty to paragraphs 1 and 2, this 3rd-degree felony. Found guilty, sentenced to imprisonment for 5 years. That would be suspended. You would be placed on regular probation for 10 years. There would be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty to this indictment voluntarily and because it is true as it is alleged?
Yes, sir.
And these 2 prior convictions in 2020 of DWIs in paragraph 2 in this indictment, are those allegations true and correct as they are
Yes,
alleged? And are you pleading true and correct to that voluntarily?
Sir.
I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Understand it, discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence
No objection.
without objection admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. Then that's a guilty plea, paragraph 1, true to paragraph 2, constituting its 3rd-degree felony, operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated on a public place. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You are totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1, part of the record for all purposes. Is the pre-sentence report waived?
So, Your Honor, I think as far as I would anticipate on the 10 days jail time, Mr. Ashworth would request that you're allowed to do that on the weekends, not go into custody today.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that.
If anything,
And the reason for that is.
That's okay.
Again, the prosthesis.
that's okay. Actually-
It's problematic with extended
Yeah.
stays. So.
It's kind of, you can do that. And I always allow people, if they want to do it on weekends, but I'll tell you what is said to me is when they go in and they go on weekends, by that second weekend, often I hear them say, can you just convert it to straight time? Because you've got that gap. You can do whatever you want, but I'll defer it to people. If they want to, if they can, a lot of people need to work during the weekday, for instance, and I work with them, but they'll say, you get out on Sunday You have to go in by 6 o'clock Friday. They release you at 6 p.m. Sunday, and then you're looking forward to next Friday
Yeah.
until it's over with. And
Yes, sir.
some people have that. That's hard to bear.
Mhm.
But we'll work this out for you.
Okay.
I'm going to find you were pleading guilty today voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this third-degree felony. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt here. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 5 years. That is suspended. You are placed on regular probation for 10 years, and there will be terms and conditions of probation here that are being prepared by the probation office, which are normal and customary for this. Make sure you follow it. If you fail, your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced no less than 2, no more than 5 years in prison. Also, when do you start your jail time? This Friday?
Next Friday.
Friday week? Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
that'd be-
Friday
that'd
week
be time to-
on the 27th, yes, sir. On or before 6 o'clock PM.
So,
And you'll do it 5 consecutive
Yes, sir.
weekends.
and if you don't, then that can be the reason that your probation is not.
Okay. Sometimes, no, it could take so.
Yeah.
Was there any fine on this?
No.
No fine.
No.
Probation.
But the initial time, a lot is transferred.
Thank you so much.
Okay, just talk to him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Your new offer, or you want to